Another permutation problem is this problem number 4. In how many ways can 4 nurses and 3 engineers be seated in a bench if the nurses are to be sitting together? So there's a, how you call this, there's an arrangement in this. So we know that this is permutation because there's an order. Okay, so we know that the first step is to visualize our problem. So so you have 7 seats, okay, 4 nurses and 3 engineers. So in a bench, if the nurses are to be sitting together, okay, so let's say these are the 7 seats. Okay, now if we use our conventional way of solving this, uh, these are the nurses, 4 nurses, and then 3 engineers. Okay, now there's a condition. Okay, so in this problem there's a condition that the 4 nurses should be sitting together. Okay, so in that condition we can say that this seat can be there are 4 person can sit, possible nurse, and then if one of them is already seated, so there's only 3 remaining, and then 2 and then 1. Okay, so this is the conventional way, and then this is also true for the 3 engineers. Okay, so there are 3 engineers possibly can sit in this position. Then if one of the engineers already seated, so there are only remaining 2, and then lastly 1. Okay, now it's not yet the if you multiply 4 3 2 1 times 3 times 2 times 1, it's not yet final, because if you see these four ladies, or let's say nurses, can also be seated like this. No, this is an engineer, nurse, 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 engineer. Sorry, you have 4 nurses, then you have 3 engineers. Can also be like this. You have engineer, engineer, nurse, 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 uh, nurse, nurse, engineer, and also this one. Then nurse, 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 nurse. So the original is nurse, 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 engineer, engineer, engineer. Okay, so if you solve this, there are how many ways of arranging the two groups? Okay, so these are the 4 ways. So therefore, you multiply this one by 4. Okay, because there are 4 ways of regrouping. Okay, we call this one the regrouping. So this one is 4 groupings. So this problem is unique than the previous 2 problem because you have a grouping. Okay, so if you multiply this one, you have, so this is there are 576 ways uh, where 4 nurses and engineers can be seated. Now the alternative solution is when we use our formula. Okay, now so let's take a look first. You have 4. Yeah, actually, if you have since they should be seated together, so we assume 3 seats, sorry, 4 seats. This one is a group of nurses. Okay, let's say N. Okay, which is then engineer, engineer, engineer. Okay, now this one is a group. Okay, there are actually 4, but I assume that this one is only 1. Okay, so here I have I have 4 nurses taken 4 at a time. Okay, then times I have 3 engineers taken 3 at a time. Okay, now I should multiply this one with another order because I have I have 4 groups. I mean not yet the groups that I'm taking, but I'm saying is let's 4 seats that has an arrangement. So this one I consider this one 1 2 3 4. Okay, so you can actually multiply this one with 4 group of seats, although this one is individual seat. Okay, and the individual seats, and then I treat the group of nurses as one individual seat. So I have 4 seats taken 1 at a time. Okay, So I have this answer, which is equivalent to 576 ways. Okay, which is the same as the previous. Okay, that's it. So knowing these two methods, then you can check your answer.